All right, welcome to Byfield. We're here for tonight's game. Triton Vikings hosting the Masco Chieftains. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
I'm Liam Gay-Clune.
And we're ready to go.
Now we're ready for a good game of basketball tonight.
Better be a good game of basketball. Triton played phenomenal against Linfield, lost in double overtime on Monday. And here we are on a Friday night, ready to see something good happen on this court. Liam?
Yeah, you know, tough loss against Masco the first time, 12-point loss, but hopefully we're going to come back to it, playing a lot better recently. A lot better than the beginning of the season. We're hoping to get the win tonight. Yeah,
the team that played against Linfield was a totally different team than we've seen most of the year. So if they can come out and play that way, it'll be fantastic. They got sophomore Brandon Belletza on the court tonight. He hit 6 out of 8 3-pointers against Linfield. They couldn't have scouted him because it was his first game. I think Masco's probably going to know he's a shooter, and we'll see what happens. Here's the tip, and it's going to go.
There we go.
Going to go right to Kyle O'Doy.
And
he's going to shoot right away.
Oh,
and he airballs it. That's all right. Jared Droom with a rebound. Tamino up top with it. They're going to settle down now. They've already got one shot off, and it's been less than 15 seconds into the game, which is a bit of a shocker for us. So
we're used to these long possessions we're trying.
They're going to take another 30 seconds to get another shot off, but that's all right. O'Doy hesitation, looks to Will. Will with that outside.
Will with the three. Oh, just goes out.
Can't quite roll for us. All right, we're going to try and learn we got the names of these kids tonight. It's going to be a matter of learning which number they are. That was number 2 was Jakes that just drove. Yeah. O'Doy with the rebound up to Tamino. Looks like they're going to kind of rush it a bit. Nope, maybe not. Pulling it back out. So it's kind of a weird week because it was exam week. So these kids haven't been in class all day. It's kind of a different feel than a normal game. And it's a later start than a normal game. Brandon looks to shoot again, but he doesn't. Back to Tamino again. 5 on the shot clock. And then they're going to turn it over. They're going to just barely gets it off.
Oh, just misses.
Hits the rim. Will with a
That's
foul.
A foul. He's holding on.
Yep. Foul on Will, number 2. So it looks like their senior Colby Jakes is their point guard. And Michael Budrevich, who we talked to before the game, which was good, so we can pronounce his name.
Yeah, I think I might still struggle with it a little bit. I got to keep looking at that.
Warshawski, and that shot was Skena. He's one of their 2 big shooters. Skena and Hunter, we should expect a lot from tonight. Kicks it over to Skena again. That might be Warshawski. No, that's Hunter.
Skena's the real number 20. So.
All right, and there's Budrevich doesn't get our first points of the game.
There
Finally, they drop in. There we
Hunter.
go. David Hunter with the first basket of the game. Almost 2 minutes in. Tamino up top, looking at O'Doy, clears him out. Looking at a one-on-one. They're playing a man-to-man, it looks like, but they're letting Belletza stand out there all by himself.
He's hanging out there wide.
Yeah.
Foul on Jakes out there.
Foul on Jakes, good. Get him in foul trouble early.
Got his name right too. Definitely gonna mix this up too. Jakes, Jacks.
We'll do our best. Do our best. Yeah, the Triton team that played against Linfield was just really, I mean, Jared Druin had a couple of blocks. Belletza had all those 3-pointers. They just look great. So hopefully they can bring that tonight too. There's Will with a long 3. Doesn't go. Rebound. Jakes is pushing it up the court. He's got the real number 20 with him.
Yeah, I don't like how you've got 2 net 20s on this sheet. This is messing me up already.
There's Warshawski with the shot, but it doesn't fall. So 2.5 minutes in, we got a 2-point game, 2-0. It's like a hockey score. Tamino looking. Still doesn't have anything. Goes to Will. Something happened inside.
Hit that 3.
And they're going to call that on O'Doy.
O'Doy, yeah.
He must have been moving. Go back to the replay and see if he was moving on that one. Oh, right, no, we can't.
One day, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, this is cool what we got now, so I'm not going to complain. So that's Skena bringing it up. Skena looks around, finds Jakes. Jakes is going to drive. He's got nothing. He's going to get fouled on O'Doy again.
Unless it goes O'Doy.
Could be.
Yeah, O'Doy.
So O'Doy did foul out against Linfield. He was draped all over their best player. So that was part of why he fouled out, but that's already his 2nd foul. There's Budrevich.
Front rim.
Front rim 3. Tamino pushing it. Got to do something. Somebody's got to drive the lane here.
Kind of driving up fast, and as soon as he hits the 3-point line, just slows it right down. Gotta get something going, something scored. Will trying to.
Will
Good move
with
by
a nice
Will.
move.
Long two. Ah, just
Won't
doesn't
go.
fall. Oh, good rebound by Adore.
Oh, almost a good rebound, but no.
Gets knocked on that one.
And that's foul's going to be on Warshawski and Masco going to the bench early.
Now
Number
only
10,
almost 3 minutes in.
Danny Monagle coming in, and who else came in? 5.
5 looks like. Yeah.
Twizzle.
Oh man, Twizzle. Dismal.
Yeah. Masco has something with names.
Yeah. We got lucky up against Rockport in there.
Yeah, we did. That was
Tamina wide open.
good
There
look.
it is. Hits the
Look.
3. There we go.
That was a good look.
Wide
All
open
right.
3.
Coach Frank getting the bench all fired up.
He's getting fired up for that 3. That was great.
Looks down and loses
there we
it.
go.
Right off of Monagle, out of bounds. So they're going to press now, Masco, or at least put somebody up on Tamino when he brings it up. Nope, just going to meet him at half court. I don't understand why teams don't press more.
Yeah,
but
I know.
early in the game, too, when you've got fresh legs, but that's all right.
Especially when they're already putting 2 people.
So Bledsoe launches a
Here's
3.
a
That
draw.
one's going to miss.
All right, he missed 2 last game, so maybe this is his missed 2.
Those
right
were his
there.
2 misses. Good drive.
There we go.
Huge block.
There we go. Good
It was
play.
either Tamino or Bledsoe.
I think Bledsoe got it. I
think
think
he
he
did.
his fingertips on. That's a
He
good
did.
play.
See, this is where the crowd needs to be chanting, he's a sophomore,
Yeah.
you know? Psych the other team out. Inbounds now. Decent 3, but it's going to go
Oh, Tamina
too
comes
long.
out with a good
Tamino
play.
with a big play.
Slows it down.
Back into the Triton half-court set. 20 seconds on the clock, so we got at least 15 before we'll see a shot, right?
Of course.
So, ball out of bounds. Triton ball. Yeah, Jared looked really good the other day, too.
He did a double-double.
He did.
Rebounds and blocks.
Rebounds and blocks.
That's
He
a
was- he
cool
was on
double-double.
fire. I love this inbounds play where they sort of isolate and go to Will sometimes. They
Yeah.
didn't on that one. Here's Tamino looking backdoor for Odoy. It's not there. He's isolated on that side, trying to hit Will on the block.
Slips
And
through him.
Not a great pass, and it slips
Yeah.
right through Will. And Monagle with a cheeky little pass over to his teammate, who drives, and gets
Driving, no
absolutely
foul.
nothing, and there's a block for
There
Jared.
we go. Beautiful. There's number 1.
Our stats guy doesn't have his assistant tonight, so we're not going to ask him to keep track of blocks, too, but that was a pretty good one.
Yeah. No foul, too. That was the best part.
I don't know how there was no foul,
Oh,
but
I
that's
know.
all right.
Well, that's,
That's
man, just
That's
misses
3
that.
misses now.
There we go.
And a
Gets to
great-
steal it. Oh,
Good
keeps it-
defense, though.
yeah.
Good defense, good defense.
Gets to Odoy.
Excellent. All right, settle down, boys. 3-2. 5 minutes into this game. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Again.
Low scoring. Just long
But
drives.
part of that is Triton does hold the ball for so long on
Yeah.
offense that other teams have to adjust. They have to move quicker on their. Oh, nice.
Good
ball
play
fake.
by Will. Good drive. Just getting,
Excellent.
there we go. Gets fouled, too. Good play.
Foul on Hunter, who at the moment is not the high scorer in this game because Tamino is.
Yeah, with the 3.
3 points
3
over
points.
2. Yeah, but we'll look good going in the lane. That's what we got to see a lot more of. A lot
Good
more
pump
going in the
fake
lane.
and
Yep.
good drive.
Yeah. So remember, I don't know if you're at the Hamilton-Wenham game, Will really struggled because takes the first and front runs it. He was trying to do a lot. And it was a close game, and you could see him kind of take it into his hands. And a couple times he had the ball stolen from him because he was trying to make a move. Against Linfield, he was a lot better about just get him the ball and let him drive, and get him the ball in the post where he can just make one move and go. So he's going to hit that one. No, missed them
misses
both,
both.
unfortunately.
A lot of missed shots.
And Masco bounces it off of Tamino's back, right back to Monagle, who gets
Another
blocked.
big block by Bledsoe. Wow.
Bledsoe's got as many blocks or more than Druid already.
Yeah.
That's a good defensive start for that kid.
Missing the 3s, but making up with the blocks.
Number 5, wide open.
There's Dwizzle with
but
the 3.
misses it.
Will with the big rebound.
Will with a good board. Tamino looking to go right to Max, who snuck into the game somehow.
Yeah, I did not see him coming.
Can't hit that one.
Oh, almost steals
He's in
it.
for Jared.
Jared also
Good
coming
pass.
right back in.
Oh, man,
Oh,
this is
Bledsoe
just...
comes up with it.
Yeah, it's going to be
ties it up.
Masco ball.
Yeah.
Good messy play on the court, but still going to be Masco ball after all that. Jared's coming back in. Max is out. Inbounds play 4 across. And 1 drops back. 32's looking to go inside. It's not there for him. There's Jakes. Going over to 5. There's Monagle again.
Dwizzle with another 3. This is that one, too.
Huge inside,
There
though.
we go.
I mean, they're not getting a ton of rebounds, but they got Masco's got 5 kids in there
Yeah.
trying to rebound the ball. There's Will
Will with the drive.
against Jakes.
Floats it in. There we go.
Excellent play.
That's what you got to have Will do.
Got to drive the ball. Here comes Jakes. Spin move. Spin move and a little bit of a carry, but all right, Triton with a 5-2 lead and looking pretty good.
6 minutes in, 7 points.
Well, no, they're not
scored.
looking pretty good. They have 5 points the first 6 minutes.
No, at least Masco only has 2, so good defense.
Brandon,
oh, not in his 3.
Lucky Jared didn't get called for over the back on that. Here they come again. They're coming fast.
There's 15.
Step back 3 by 15, and he's off. Jared with a big board.
Yeah, it's 3 in a row.
Behind him. Yeah. They've hit 1 shot.
Yeah.
We could very easily, the way Triton plays half-court offense, we could go into this half with them having 2 points, or this quarter. It's got to be a season low for this team. I mean, they're averaging.
That's a bad pass.
They're averaging 65.8 points per game. This Masco team,
and they have 2 so 6.5 minutes.
That's going to be a deep 3 by Monagle, and that's going to air ball.
Wow.
Man, did they like put the rims at 10.5 feet tonight or something? Like there's something crazy going on. I can't say I've seen this in a long time. Yeah. I mean, it's good defense, but it's not like it's
nothing special.
Yeah, again, 65.8 points per game by this Masco team, which
Watson knocks it off, and that stays Triton. There you go.
They're 6-3, so it's not like they're a
low-scoring team or not a.
Yeah. So now they put the man. Now they put the full court press on. Little trap right there. Tamino goes right through it.
That's a foul too.
Nice, nice. Let's say who's 23? Not Warshawski. Not a heads-up play by that. Yeah, I think the foul was on him, wasn't it? It was on 22? 23.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce it.
Warshawski. I messed up the Harrison part in the little intros when I was calling out their lineup. Warshawski I got right. Harrison I got wrong. I don't know how that works. All right, O'Doy up top, looking. Can't find Jared underneath. Finds Max. Max to Tamino. Tamino looks, takes the screen off of Max.
Little jumper. Hits that one too. There you
go. Nice. Here we go. 7-2 with a minute to go in this quarter. And a nice little carry by 11. Push off by 10. Warshawski out to Jakes. Jake's going to have to go back with it. Nope, Max on the grab. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a little hard to argue with Max. All right, here they go again. Another inbound play. They're going to bring back in the real number 20, Skana.
Making a lot of subs so far this early.
Yeah.
Just so you guys someone can shoot the ball, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so I don't think this team has, I mean, Skana and Hunter are supposed to be the big scorers, but I don't think it's a team that has like a 1 or 2 guys that.
Yeah.
That was another long, ugly 3.
Yeah.
Great rebound.
Another miss. Another rebound.
And that's going to be a foul.
There we go. Good play.
Yep.
2 missed shots though again.
And some of these aren't even coming close to the rim.
Those 2 threes are bad. Foul.
That was a foul. I'm not sure on who actually. It was on somebody on Masco pushing Jared Drummond to the ground, which is a pretty big push.
Yeah,
it's not a small kid. So Bellezza is going to fire one up again. He's got to be a little nervous. He's missed 3, so that's a long bad pass. And he almost hits Mr. and Mrs.
Parsons. Is that
Parsons, yeah. That would be tragic. Don't hit the captain's parents.
No, do not want that.
Not be good. So here comes Jakes with the ball again. Triton's defense has been good, and that's
that's
going to hurt.
Well, they finally scored again.
Hurt. And it's on.
It's on Will?
2-2 or 2-3. Not sure which one that was on.
That's already. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's already 5 fouls on Triton. They've given up 4 points, but they have 5 fouls. This is a choppy game. All right, so who's at the line? Number 20, Skana. And he hits it.
That one, all right. Back to a 2-point game.
Just like that, yep. And
there we go, finds Will.
Pass and a turnover by Will. Skana with the ball again. Finds 32, who we haven't called out yet. Jakes is going to go up and somehow get that to drop, and it's a tie ball game. Tie ball game.
Oh, and he ties out, just rips it right out of his hands.
And he gets another basket up.
Oh, misses the layup at the buzzer. Wow.
Unbelievable. Skana. They could have gone into the end of the quarter with a 2-point lead after scoring like 2 points in the entire first 6 minutes, and they somehow skated away with 5 more, and then bring it up to tie ball game at the end of the first quarter. That was a weird first quarter.
You don't expect that with a team that's what are they having 65 points a game.
65.8
Score 7.
Now Triton, on the other hand, is averaging 53 points a game, and that average is a little bit skewed after the double overtime against Linfield. But that was a really strange start to the quarter. So at halftime, though, we're going to have some interviews. You want to tell us about who you interviewed?
Yeah, so yesterday we interviewed, or actually I just interviewed Owen Heffernan and Jared Druin. Jared, we've seen a lot tonight, getting some good rebounds, but we'll hear what they have to say at halftime.
All right. Did Owen tell you who his favorite coach was of all time?
Did not
Did
ask
not ask the question. All right. We'll have to interview him again.
Man, I should have asked that one.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I'd really like to hear. Yeah.
I'll have to bring him back up.
Not sure who else we're going to see in this game so far. It's only been Max coming off the bench,
Max
right?
came. He's only probably played for like 30 seconds though.
He came in for one
for
offensive
Jared and
possession.
one for Will, and then that was it.
Yeah,
but didn't stay in for like more than the drive.
Yeah, and they do. The thing, they have been resting Will a lot more.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the quarter, they have him start, and then he comes out pretty early in the first and early in the second. So we'll see if they go back to that.
I still can't believe 7-7 at the end of the first quarter.
That is.
I did not think I'd be coming here and just seeing 14 points.
That is really odd. All right, here we go though. Triton ball. And actually, that's the thing. Like Bledsoe hit so many of his 3-pointers. He's taken 3 tonight, right?
Missed all of them.
Yeah.
Gotta see. I want to see him hit a 3 after this last game. I wish I saw that.
A 16-7 game would look a little more normal if he had hit some of those 3s.
Yeah.
So there's Max to Odoy.
Keeping bullets in though. You're not missing those 3s. I like that.
No, he's played great defense though.
Yeah, he has.
There's Max. That's off.
That's way off.
And I don't know why they could save that.
Yeah, still comes up with it though. But that's another good defense. Just what we were talking about.
Great defense. He had Warshawski in the there he is again. Is that Warshawski or is that Harrison?
No,
that's Skana.
Skana's 20. Man, we'll get it right one time. They shouldn't have put these 2 20s on here.
Definitely by the end of the game we'll have it right.
I hope so.
Yeah. So Monagle drives, little floater in the lane, ugly as it gets.
Quick
but
putback.
No one boxed out Budrevich. I got to say his name as much as I can since I know how to say it. Budrevich covering Tamino. And now over to Bledsoe. They're not going to let Bledsoe.
Got a foul in somewhere.
Foul underneath.
Looks like it's on number 10.
No, white 11 on Tamino. So Will's coming back in. Yeah, he did get a little bit of a rest there. They've been doing that pretty consistently. Let him start, give him a rest.
Wait for him to start heating
up. The foul was on red or the foul was on white?
I thought it was on red because Triton's keeping it.
Sworn he said, yeah. Well, it must be, but I could have sworn he said white 11, but it must have been on Budrevich.
Ball out to Tamino. He gets it. Oh, Bledsoe wanted to hit that one.
He's gonna now.
There he is.
Yep.
There it is. There we go. Yeah. That's what we wanted to see.
Gonna need a lot more of that tonight.
Yep.
A lot more of that. It's good though. Get his confidence going.
Yeah. Another 5 in a row.
You gotta wonder how much Masco scouted Triton. I mean, Triton's only 3 and 5.
He's only played in. Bledsoe's played 1 game.
This is his 2nd game. Yeah. Yeah. Not ever playing basketball.
But second varsity game, not second ever basketball game.
Second varsity game, yeah. His brother was a great basketball player here. Phenomenal shooter. Good defender, good all-around player. There's a long 3 that doesn't go.
Max coming with that one. Great rebound.
Big time rebound. Bledsoe looks to do something, but it's not there.
Slows it down.
To Tamino. Oh, nice little
good
move by Odoy, and it just won't fall. Max with a good putback.
Tip it in.
And they're going to run. Here comes Budrevich. He's going to go right around.
Good
little Euro step.
I like that play.
That's the one thing. You can't get a charge on a well-done Euro step.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
All right, Tamino and Budrevich. Now it's out to Odoy. Looks to Will. I don't think Will has a point yet.
Yeah, he scored. He had. Oh no, I think he got fouled. And he missed the.
Then he missed the free throws.
Yeah, you're right. 2 points.
He does. All right. He got him in there somewhere. He gets his points. Yep. He's actually the
league leader, isn't he?
The league leader in
I always see in the paper,
points
I guess,
per game.
What is he at? What is? Do you have the stat? What is it?
Yeah, I do. 24.8 points per game, or 26.8 points per game, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, Triton averages 53, and he's hitting half the points.
Half the points. Wow.
Yeah, of course, Brandon Bledsoe is also on this list because he's got 18 points per game because he had 18 in his 1 game.
That's true.
So
you have the stats right here.
Yeah, there they are. And there's Tamino in the corner, doesn't go, looks around, kicks it out to Max.
There's
right
Will
at the corner. Will can't hit. Max almost gets that
Tips
rebound.
23.
Here it comes again. Back to Bedrevich. Bedrevich looks and looks. Number 5 swings it to Monagle. Inside number 5 on a great cut and a great move all the way around by Masco. But they
Another one. I don't think he scored.
I don't think he has either.
I think he's been under the basket almost every play.
Yeah. Mangino. They have Monagle and Mangino out there. All right. Tamina to Max. Taking a long three.
There we go. Hits that one. There we go.
That was deceptive. I didn't even really see him going up for the shot.
No.
Like all of a sudden he was
That was a low shot, too. It looked like it was going to go right below the basket.
And they take the lead back now, 13-11 with 5 minutes left in this quarter, in this half.
About to double their points already.
Oh, that's a nice long shot, but
Another
it doesn't
miss.
go. No, he had to be out of bounds. He had to be, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Good play by Camino.
All right. So Hunter is, they called a foul? No, it's not a foul. It was a possession.
No, just
the
walked out of bounds.
Masco coach is yelling that it was a foul. It wasn't a foul. It was just possession. The kid was just out of bounds. He was out of bounds, coach. He just was out of bounds.
No, he just walked out of bounds. He just forced
Let it go. We got a lot of possessions to
Yeah.
go in this game, man. No, he's talking to the ref now. All right, so Adoy looks to go to Will inside. It's not there. It's on up high. Bellezza way up top. Looks and looks. Looks, comes to Tamino on his left. Tamino swings back to center. Tamino back to Bellezza. 12 seconds, 10 now on the shot clock. Adoy in the lane.
There
Looks to Will. Will's going to have to do something here.
Well,
7 seconds,
three.
launches it.
There it is. Wow. Contested three. Beautiful.
They got to hit those all night. They look good. They look much better than the first quarter.
Already doubled the points. More than doubled them.
And we have plenty of time here. All right. So the next foul by Triton puts Masco in the bonus.
There was another missed three. Oh, Max can't come up with it.
Great board. Oh, and there it
Good
goes. 16-13. Masco is eating them up on the inside.
Yeah.
And they're just not getting those rebounds. Part of that, Jared's not in the game.
I think she just didn't know to come Jerry back in.
Yeah.
He was getting angry.
So they can bring everybody up. Blitz is going to run around and try to get open. They're going to swing it to Max. Max had a chance to go to Will. Took a little too long. Finally does, and then he goes to the lane himself.
Max can't hit that one.
Call that a Max step. And it's a travel.
There we go.
Bedrevich taking a few extra steps.
Garrett's
Tamino coming in for Max. Bring the ball up again. 3.5 minutes left in this quarter, in this half. 16-13. All right, Triton, let's go. Let's open up a nice little lead into the half. That would be good stuff. All right, Tamino looking to do something. 20 on the
Will
clock.
slips.
I
I don't know. I didn't see if he got fouled or not.
I think Jakes and Will got their legs tangled up a little bit, but the combination of it, I think he was trying to move away from him so quick.
I want to see a couple more threes and really just open up that lead.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, it's a 3-point lead now. It feels like it's a bigger lead, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because Masco's missed so many shots.
They have. They've just had all those
Here's
bunnies
another
inside.
three.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
tie
he hits
game.
that one.
Tamino bringing it down. Again, they look like they're going fast and then they slow down.
Moves left of court so fast and slows it down immediately.
Yeah. A lot of banging around inside. Will finally gets himself open on Jakes. And he goes up. Nice little move.
There it is. That's a beautiful shot.
If Will starts hitting like that, they're in this game.
Masco.
They're in this game. Masco kicking it around. Bedrevich looks inside.
There's Hunter.
No foul. Bedrevich almost stutter-stepped again. 17 on the clock. Monagle driving. He's done that a couple times now, that little float. Doesn't get
Hunter gets it
inside.
tips it in.
Inside. They get a lot of points in the paint.
Yep.
When we get our assistant stats guy back, that's got to be his job.
We'll figure that one out.
4 baskets in the paint? Holy smokes. Actually, our normal stats guy's good enough to know that. That's pretty cool. 4 baskets in the paint. So it's 8 out of their 18 points.
Yeah.
That's Triton's got to fix that in the second half. All right, 2 minutes to go.
Tamino, good drive.
Tamino with a beautiful drive.
Just rolls out.
How many times have we seen that where it just rolls out like that? Wow.
Bedrevich wide open.
Oh, his foot was on the line.
Yeah,
his foot was on the line.
Air ball anyways. Another point in the paint.
5 baskets in the paint. All right, I might try and keep track of that myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the paint. That was only in the second quarter?
Oh,
only in the second quarter they had 5 in the paint.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure I can keep it track quarter by quarter, but glad Glad Mr.
Good little
Gundram's
dish
here
out to
for us.
Belezza. Oh, man.
Good board by O'Doy. Good work, but he walked.
Oh, travel.
That's good hard work underneath.
Yeah.
That kid plays hard.
Yeah.
Plays, I mean.
He's a hard worker.
Seven in the paint.
14 to 20.
14 to 20 points in the paint.
One of those other points is a 3, I think. I don't know what the other one was, but.
Yeah, well, probably 2
Oh,
threes.
an and one, and the and one.
And an and one, right?
Wow.
Okay. Oh my God. So yeah, we can see
That's
what
they gotta do.
Where their bread and butter is. They're looking outside. Back to not Warshawski. That's Bodravich.
Hunter with a little jumper.
Oh,
man, that's not
it's
what
getting really ugly in there. Nice block,
by
Max.
Max.
And then
There
we
we
got 2
go.
guys
Good
on it.
rebound.
Nice. Good defensive series. That's what a fight under there. That's fantastic. All right, here we go, Tamino. Got to find something. O'Doy looking tired. Only got 40 seconds left on the clock here. Gonna get the ball to Will. To Max. Max could have taken that one.
Good little drive. Just can't hit that.
Where'd that ball go?
Well turned around for that one.
35 on the clock, so they're gonna get the ball back. Absent something crazy. Jake's just trying to drive like crazy on O'Doy. O'Doy eats him up, no foul.
Good defense here.
Great defense.
There we go, Bullets.
Good little tip. They're running out of time. 14 on the clock now. Looking to go inside. Nope.
Awesome
it's going to be
defense.
backcourt. He's not going to touch it.
Really locked him down there.
Fantastic. That's 2 series where they've had really good defense. Nice. Yeah. Nice. They're still down by 2 somehow. But I know. Like they just did that. You look at the scoreboard, you're like, wait, no, that's not possible.
It feels like they have a decent lead right now.
God,
just the way they're playing defense, they've hit some good threes.
That is nuts. All right, so coming up, they're 3-5 after a double overtime loss to Linfield. They got this game, then they play Sunday in North Quincy.
In North Quincy.
In North Quincy. You
no
making that trip?
broadcast there. I don't think I'm going to be making that one.
No broadcast there. I don't think I'm making that trip either. Tuesday night, they play home against Amesbury. And then 3 3-pointers only. Wow. In the whole second quarter. Our stats guys helping us out. There's only been 3 3-pointers in the whole second quarter. It feels a weird game. Yeah. One of them for Will. Yeah.
2.
Oh, and 2 from Will. So, and then next Friday night, they're at Newburyport. Unfortunately, we don't get a home Newburyport game because the tournament game against Newburyport that was actually played in Amesbury counted as a home game. So we don't get a home Newburyport game, which is too bad. But a lot of home games after that. Yeah, those are fun. And then Masco has a game against Manchester Essex next. They beat North Reading in their last game, and they are 6-3. I don't recall where they are in the standings for the Cal. They may be ahead of, I'm not sure whether they're ahead of Newburyport or not. I think
they're ahead of Newburyport.
Newburyport has at least 1 loss, maybe 2. But Newburyport went on a really good streak for a while. But this Triton team needs a win tonight, needs a win, if not against Quincy, or North Quincy, they got to beat Amesbury.
Yeah.
The inbound doesn't work, and then it almost does, and then he's out of bounds.
Stay in Triton, there you go.
So a lot of diving all over the place, but O'Doy and Max come up with it somehow. And we got no shot clock, 10 seconds, 10 and a half seconds on the clock. All the way back out to Tamino.
Gotta move this up a little faster.
Yeah. It's not
no messing around it. Oh, man.
O'Doy and Bodravich just did a football play. That looked like a walk.
Oh, wow, how did he miss that one?
I don't know how he missed that one. It almost looked like Belezza hit the board.
Yeah.
You know?
It
which
shook
it a little bit, which I'm not entirely sure you could do, but
whatever, the refs didn't get to that one.
Refs weren't looking at it, so we'll take it. Well, all right, so a weird half. Triton down by 2. The game started with Triton up 7-2. 6 minutes into the game, which was weird. And then we ended the first quarter tied at 7, which was weird. And actually, that last play, how many times has Masco on that end of the court missed a layup?
Way too many. And they've scored so many in the paint, but they've also missed so many in the paint.
And they missed so many.
An easy layup, and they bummed that one.
Yeah, that's really crazy. So, all right, for halftime, we have the interviews that Liam did, so I guess we'll go to those now. Fantastic. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, so we're here with 2 of the Triton varsity basketball players, Owen Heffernan and Jared Druin, and we'll be doing some interviewing with them tonight. So we interviewed Coach Perry last game, or this last interview, and trying to talk to him about the season and everything. What's it like playing under Coach Perry?
A few of the differences from this year to last year with Coach Perry. He's a lot more intense than Coach Clay was, which is something that takes getting used to, but I think the guys have grown on to him, and he's grown on to us. I think we're really starting to build sort of a relationship, a player-coach relationship. Yeah, he's a very different coach, and it took a little bit of getting used to, but now that we know him and he knows us, we're starting to roll. So it's really good so far.
All right, good. So now with the new coach and everything, and you're kind of getting used to him, how's the season going so far?
We kind of had a slow start, but that was expected with a new coach and sort of a lot of new players on the team as well. But we're right around 500. We're a little bit under. So we're looking to get back to 500 and then make a run for the tournament and get over where we need to be so we can make it to states again this year.
All right, well then this season you guys, just below 500. What's kind of going right so far, and then what's some things you guys need to work on?
Jared?
I think we're starting to put it together, like on both ends of the floor, whereas usually it's just we get one side going like offense or defense, and the other side isn't really up to the same standard as it should be.
All right, well, one big thing is what's kind of a big difference this year and between this year and last year with the offense? I feel like I know you guys had some different players this year, and you guys lost some players from seniors. What's kind of the big difference right now?
We're a lot smaller than we were last year in size, not necessarily height, but in size. We lost Liam Spillane and Jack McCarthy, which are two bigger guys. So last year we ran a lot of motion offense, so it was just continuous plays. This year we went into a lot of sets. So we have around 15 plays, just constant sets set up for different players to get different type of shots. And when those fall apart, we do go into some sort of a motion offense, but it mainly starts with a set play on a man-to-man defense.
All right, so then, you guys are pretty early in the season, but what's kind of the rest of the schedule looking like for the rest of the year?
Well, we have Masco coming up Friday, and then North Quincy Sunday. So those are two big games that we want to go get wins.
Yeah, the last few games of this season are going to be against teams that are in our division in the Cal, so we're looking to even up the scores with them and get some important wins going into the tournament.
Well, you guys tomorrow, we'll be here tomorrow, but it's a big game, big Cal game against Masco. That's always a big game, no matter what sport it is. How are you guys preparing for a game like that?
We're just going hard into practice, and we're going over what our mistakes in the first game against them and how to correct those when we face them again.
And one thing that really helps the team is with the scouting, with the film, we're able to put players on the floor during practice to represent some of their starters, some of the players they use, so that we can get used to the type of offense they run, the type of defense they run, and their strengths and weaknesses, so we know what to exploit in the games.
So then what do you guys think you guys got to do differently tomorrow to get that win?
We just have to play how we've been playing recently and not how we were at the beginning of the season.
Rotate faster on defense and look for the easy shot on offense.
All right, so you guys, the season kind of comes to an end. What's the goal for the end of the year? You obviously get back to the state tournament, but how much more you guys want to get past that?
Yeah, last year was a fun experience playing in the state tournament, and we all want to get back there again, but it's going to take some hard work and winning some more games. So.
And I think once you get to the tournament from then on, it's like every day to day. So once we get there, then we'll start to see what we can do. But we have to get there first, and then we can start to roll. So
that's all I got. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Owen. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared.
All right.
All right,
you're welcome back.
I can hear you, brother. Welcome back. Halftime, we got about 4 minutes left until we tip off again, and we just got the update from our stats guy. And so I'll do the Masco leading scores. We got Bedrevich. I'm doing that because I like to say the name.
Good.
With 6, and then Hunter with 4. Nobody in foul trouble on that team. What's really crazy is that they've got 8 of their buckets were in the paint. And for all the missed layups that we saw, they would probably have easily another 10 points if they had
probably even more.
Probably even more. So, but we got an 18-20 score at half, and leading scores for Triton.
Yeah, we got obviously Will's been almost leading scorer pretty much every single game. He's got 7 so far. This is for him. That's actually not a very good
low
game.
Yeah.
But Jack also, he's in second. He's got 5 points. He hit that 1-3 in the beginning of the game and had a little jumper.
Right.
But
yep.
No one really in foul trouble yet. So
yeah, Kylo do it too.
He's
no
2, and that's really it. And then Jared's got 4 rebounds. Max has 3, so doing pretty good on the boards. But they just got tightened up in the paint on defense.
That's deceptive. I don't think we're doing that good on the boards. I think they're getting. I think they're when Jared's not in, we're not getting enough boards.
That's true.
Max had a couple of good ones. Kylo Doy had a couple of good ones. Jared had a bunch, but
just when they had those plays where they'll fight for a while and they come with a good rebound. But a lot of it's just in the paint. They really got to improve.
Too many of those go like that. Yeah. But you know, a 2-point deficit to a Masco team that's 6-3 at the half. That's
they lost by 12 last time.
Yeah. They can close the gap.
Yeah.
They can't let Masco come out and separate. That's one of the things we've seen in a couple of games, where in the third quarter the opponent comes out and builds some separation, and we've seen Triton be able to come back. And usually, start of the fourth quarter, they're if not tied, they're at least really close. And what we've seen again and again is Triton is in that fourth quarter is where, you know, the fatigue hits, the wheels start to come off a little bit. So what they're really going to need to do is come out and keep Masco to that same kind of tight defense on them and not let them score, not let them get widen this gap from 2 to anything more than 6 or 7. Right?
I think they just got to keep with their drives. It seems like every play Tamio takes it out fast and hits the 3-point line. And they slow it down, but it didn't seem like it was hurting Masco. I mean, they're averaging like 65 points a game, and they're struggling. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with it. Maybe it doesn't, but
yeah, maybe
it's been working. It's 2018.
Right. Maybe Triton's half-court, incredibly slow offense. I think we could say that. I mean, they ate up the entire 30-second clock. I think that is, it's got to throw Masco off their game. It's hard to play defense. It's hard to play defense for a long time.
And then make a fast drive. It's hard to do that.
Right, exactly. And so a lot of teams, no low number of offensive, 0 offensive rebounds. Yeah, our stats guys looking at it saying, go back and watch the tape. You see if you can find an offensive rebound. So that's not good either. And that's part of that is part of that's luck and the bounce and stuff like that. But part of it is just not following your shot. But in the big picture, 2 points down to a really good Masco team.
One of the best teams in the Cal.
Yeah, is a good position to be in. So if we can see Adam hit some threes.
Yeah, Brandon.
Sorry, Brandon Bledsoe. I'm gonna do that the entire season. I saw his brother play a lot more than I saw him, so I'll try my best. Brandon Bledsoe hit some threes. We can see Will. I don't need to call him Corey. I know his name. Will. Hit a bunch of threes.
Just start heating up too. 7. That's not usual for Will.
No, that's not his
Especially
game.
at halftime.
Yeah. So he's having a low-scoring game. Masco as a team is having a low-scoring game. We've seen this before, where the third quarter explodes and teams kind of play the way they normally play. So hopefully tonight, it's a Friday night. Get over the jitters. You're good. Let's get out there and play some real good basketball, hopefully.
I hope so. I don't want to see Masco pull away right here.
Come on, man. We get all dressed up for this. They got to do something for us, right?
Get us the win out here.
Yeah. So 3-pointers. Max has 1, Brandon has 1, and Will has 1. And again, Triton's game does depend a lot on the 3-pointers, and so they're going to have to hit some tonight. So Triton back late coming out of the locker room. Not going to take any time
Masco already warmed up for the last 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, so remind me at the halftime to tell you a crazy story about coming out after the half, where Triton won a game by 2 points, and what happened at halftime, coming out at halftime made all the difference. But it's a little bit of a long story. I'll save it for a timeout, because I'm sure you want to hear me tell stories at timeout, right?
I like that.
All right, sounds good. All right, so Coach Perry's got his, looks like the same 5 that started. Yep, Max is standing up. He's the only one that's come in off the bench at all. They have another kid down there who's come up from JV. I don't recognize the kid.
Mason, I think Mason Farrack.
Is that Mason?
Okay. Number 1.
He's down there. There's a couple of kids. So Hendrik Ernst, I think, is out tonight.
He's not even here.
Colin, not even here. Colin Gansemiller, still hurt, unfortunately.
He told me I think probably another week and a half.
Yeah, that's too bad. I still want to see. Nick
Nick
Doring get in. The kid can shoot the lights out. We need to see him. All right, there's a almost a steal by Will. Another point in the paint if it goes, with no great block.
He's playing incredible on defense tonight.
Pedravic kicks it all the way down. Swings it back out. They're going to keep swinging it. Nope, they're going to look inside. Swing it again.
This is another
three over the top.
Yep.
Good little defensive series to start things off. And looks like
they're going to do a full court press and backs right up.
Pedravic was right up on him, and then he looked around, and I think he saw he had no teammates up there pressing with him. It's tough to press by yourself. So, all right, Odoi up top. They're swinging around. They're looking for blood, so that's his play. That's where you want him. But Masco able to adjust on the defense. Bledsoe with the ball again, looking to Tamino. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tamino driving. He's got nothing. He's got to go to Will. Will with 3 seconds.
Gotta shoot it.
With 2 seconds, Will finally gets it off at the buzzer.
Man, that one looked good too.
Jared with a
big rebound.
Huge bound. There's your offensive rebound.
There it is.
Nice.
Hits the three. Top of the arc.
All right, Eric Gundrup, you got your offensive rebound. So you're in good shape.
That's a huge offensive rebound.
That's a three. That was a three-pointer, yeah. Probably Odoi, yeah.
I'm not going to try to what's his name? Warshawski.
Pedravic underneath, and it's not going to
just
fall.
drops out.
It's a lot of hard work underneath, and that ball didn't go in.
It's unlucky.
So, great offensive rebound by Jared.
Yeah, that play wouldn't have happened without that.
You know, kicks it out to Will, and Will, to his credit, although he was in the paint when he got it or close to it, didn't,
recognize Odoi was wide open.
Yeah, somehow eyes in the back of his head, saw Odoi open and managed to hit him with a good pass and a three. And again, good for Odoi for taking the shot.
Odoi's a good three-point shooter.
And the shot clock reset. They could have just gone back into there, but he hit it. So, and Pedravic hits 2, and so we're at a 22-21 game now. And Tamino with the ball, bringing it up, looking around. They're probably going to run that offense again where they get Will or Brandon open for a 3.
Yeah, swinging them both around.
They're trying to bring him around, but he's not there yet. Odoi. He's going to look. Here comes Tamino across the middle. Nope, not there either. Nothing for Jared. Jared can't get position on him. He's trying to work it. Odoi almost loses the ball. He's got to go somewhere. Brandon with it with 8 seconds on the clock.
Gotta shoot it soon to knock something out. Odoi with another 3 and hits it again. There we go. Wow.
That's fantastic. Just like that, Odoi says he wants to be one of the leading scorers tonight.
He's close already. Now he's got 6. Missed 3. Gotta get that rebound. Oh, big play by Tamino.
Good play. He's got to just go. Just go.
There you go. Gets a foul.
And Jakes can't believe it.
I don't know if you can argue with that one. I think he just slapped him right in the arm.
We could hear that up here.
I don't think he even touched the ball.
We got headsets on. We can still hear that slap.
Come on.
So that's all right, Mr. Jakes.
I like that drive, though. Don't slow it down. I like it. Let's get aggressive.
So that's what we're seeing in the second half. They're a lot more aggressive. It's great. 24-22, and let's take a 3-point lead. This is what they need. They've got to, the opposite of what I was saying before. Like they can't let Masco pull away. Now we want to see the opposite now. Let's go, Triton. Pull this one away. This is a second. Jakes is going to push the ball as well. He's going to look underneath. It's not there. Great pass.
Pass by Hunter. Underneath the
but
basket.
nothing
It's the
underneath.
bottom of the
Jared Druin, fantastic defense. Pedravic, no, that one's off.
That one
Jared with another board. Looks around and finds Tamino. And here we go. Tamino into the half-court set. So one thing that Masco isn't doing like a lot of other teams do is they're not, I mean, I can see Jake's playing on Will, but they don't play him like just draped all over him, you know? They give him a little bit more space. I'm not sure why. Well, then again,
Will also does only have 7 points.
Yeah. Odoi almost loses it.
Holds on to it.
Holds on to it. Pass to Jared.
Good pass to Jared. Can't hold on to it.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one because it's so low and that kid's so tall.
So tall. It's hard for him to get down there.
Yeah, you want to bounce pass it to Jared. You got to give him enough bounce to come back up to him. All right, here we go. 25-22. Triton with the 3-point lead at the 5-minute mark in the third. And here comes Pedravic. Tamino on him. Almost loses it. Gets tackled by Tamino. Beautiful play. Odoi.
Can't get the
nothing. And it's going to go that way.
Triton. There we go.
Good no call. Good no call at half court. Good no call down there. Just letting them play basketball. I like it. All right, here we go. Got a little box play going. Set for Tamino. Tamino way outside. Tamino. Off of Will's chest, but he managed to control it. Out to Bledsoe, to Tamino. Tamino looks and looks. Looks like he was going to shoot that.
Still got 20 seconds.
Going to try and find Will, but nope. Back up top. Tamino looking and looking and looking and looking. Nothing's opening up. Will's talking to O'Doy. Can't get anybody to move. Will with it up top. Tamino's got to take the long three. Almost goes. Nobody underneath but Masco, so here they go bringing it up. Nagel looks to, who's that in the corner?
Skana? Skana, I don't pronounce his name.
Oh, Petrovic drives, scores it. Yeah, Skana is number 20.
Skana.
Again, one of their high scores, who we thought we were going to see a lot more from tonight, but that's all right. Glad we're not.
Yeah.
25.
Any kind of high score would be a total different game tonight.
Yeah.
This low scoring game.
Petrovic with a huge steal. He's going to go up. O'Doy and Tamino can't stop him.
Still, Masco still has a 1-point lead. I feel like they just broke away a little bit.
Right. We did break away.
Yeah.
We had like at least a 5-point lead. Now it's gone. So, okay. Here we go again. Up top, O'Doy. O'Doy drives.
No look pass.
No look pass. Right to Skana. Skana looking, nothing. Up to Petrovic. Swings around to Monagle, looks inside. There's Skana again.
Wide open. Another miss three.
Not going to go.
Hunter with a big rebound.
Big time rebound, and then a foul. It's going to be either it's going to be on Will or Druin. This makes a difference. No, 1-1. How was that on Tamino?
I thought it was definitely be on Will.
It must have meant 1-4 because it could have been on Tamino.
No way. That's fine. I don't think Tamino's going to be in foul trouble, so.
So give it to Tamino. Yeah. Oh, Petrovic, long three doesn't go. Nice push off. Tamino got completely pushed off the ball by number 1. Got it. Number 1 got away with it. No look out to number 1. He takes that shot, and the ball don't lie, and it won't give it to him. That's a huge rebound. No shot on the floor.
I think it's on O'Doy. I think that'd be his third foul.
Yeah, 1-5. That's his third. I didn't see if he actually hit him in the head, but
no, I didn't see that.
Yes, he did hit him in the head. Oh, that's
Hunter drops it in.
That is tough.
All right, now just like that, Masco's got a 3-point lead.
And another basket in the paint.
Yeah.
All right, Tamino, got to find something to do.
Gotta find an answer.
The ball,
here.
20 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 on the clock. We haven't seen a pass yet. There we go. First pass is to Max. Max leans into it.
Jumper. Oh,
almost gets it. Jared almost gets a rebound. That's 2 almost, and they don't have the ball anymore. Good little drive. Good little.
And there's a foul. Man.
That hurts. That hurts. I didn't see who the foul was on, though. Who was called on? 1-1?
Tamino again. Maybe we'll get in foul trouble. Maybe we were wrong.
So, Monagle at the line. And he makes the first. We had a game against Hamilton Wenham once when I was doing the score keeping. It was girls, and it was a blowout, winning by a lot. And then, but their best girl got in foul trouble. So I just started giving those fouls to somebody else because like we don't want her to come off the court. You know, we want it's a good game. It's fun to watch. It was a meaningless blowout. It wasn't. You know. So they're going to call that over the back on Jared? I think so. Yeah, 1-4. Yeah. Now we're in foul trouble. Now we are in foul trouble. That's probably the 5th. It only shows 4 up on the
it's a 5th foul.
Board. It was a 5th foul. We've only got Masco's got 1 and a bucket.
Is that Hunter again? Hunter's got to be our leading scorer now.
Yeah, either Hunter or Petrovic. Yeah. One of those two.
I think he has 6 maybe this quarter.
It's a 6-point lead. I feel like it's been 9 unanswered. I know Triton, yeah, it actually maybe 9 unanswered right now. And they work it inside to Will. Will bodies him in. Can't quite get to it. They're calling the walk.
Yeah.
That is painful.
All right, well, just we were talking, we don't want Masco to pull away, and Triton's got to respond.
So O'Doy is now playing. They're into the box and 1 with O'Doy playing against Petrovic, which is probably a good idea because he's been lighting it up.
That was a big 3.
That's a huge
I think this kid played JV earlier, too.
Number 1?
Yeah, because.
No kidding. Masco.
When they were warming up, he was still in his uniform.
And just like that, I think that's probably 12 unanswered right there.
Yeah, that's a 9-point lead.
9-point lead. That was too quick. That was too quick. That's exactly what we said not to happen. Right after we said that we were thinking it was going to happen.
Yeah.
2:10 left in the quarter, and Masco's starting to separate. We got to do something here. And unfortunately, foul trouble for a couple of the Triton Vikings now.
I think we just got to see Will just you know, work a little bit of his magic and start scoring.
Yeah. That's what we need. We need the Will Parsons magic. And he had it down there. I mean, he got a good entry pass, and he just wasn't able to get it, and then he did the travel.
They drew the travel.
It's kind of tough. But to their credit, Masco is actually playing pretty well.
Yeah,
they're hitting their shots. They weren't hitting their
Finally
shots.
starting to hit their shots.
Yeah. And Triton adjusted and put O'Doy all over number 11, Petrevich. So we'll see if he keeps up with that, because the downside to that is that you take actually one of the best rebounders and the best defensive players in the paint out of the paint.
That's not something you want to do that right now. All these points Masco scored.
So we'll see what happens. All right, Triton's ball now. 2:10 left. 9-point game in this quarter. Here comes Tamino. Hopefully they get the word to speed things up a bit. Get some quicker shots off. Although, I don't know. 20 seconds on the shot clock already. And there's the first pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Yep. 16 left on the shot clock. And the inbound.
Let's just see a quick catch and shoot here and just start it up.
Somebody's got to get open. Yep, Jared's trying to work for position. It's not there. But
there you go, wide open.
Way deep.
There we go. That's what they needed right there. A little catch and shoot three,
Called it, Liam. You said give us a catch and shoot. Nice job. Little press that almost gets the ball there. Swinging it. That kid hit one from over there before. Missed that one.
There we go, Jared. Big
Jared with a good board.
There we go.
Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push it.
Keep scoring.
Down. They're still looking to make that first pass. That first pass comes at the 22nd mark on the
nice.
There you go, Will.
Oh, man.
Can't get the board, though. Might have gotten knocked over. Didn't see it. Number 5 with a big run. Oh.
Big block. Oh, man.
Nope. It's a charge going the other way.
Wow. Well, that's not hitting the threes, but wow, is he playing well.
So that kid that made that beautiful pass, then just kept going right into Tamino and knocked him over. That's really smart by Tamino. Put yourself right in the way.
Good heads-up play.
Great heads-up play. Come on, they can stay in this if they keep playing like that.
There we go.
Good little outlet pass. He's going to try and drive again. It's not there. Kicks it to O'Doy. O'Doy wants to get it to Will. Will wants to work inside tonight, you know? If it's not going to let me have threes, I'm going to go work inside. He's still trying to go to work inside. Brandon with the ball.
You got 4 seconds.
Nothing. He's going to have to shoot that one.
Deep three. Oh.
There's another defensive rebound by Masco and another fast play by Masco. 2 passes, and they're going to shoot on the third. Nope.
Not that one again. Good little dish off to Hunter.
Points in the paint.
More points in the paint, more points.
That's painful. All right, Tamino with the ball up top. Looking and looking. Will goes outside this time. Finds O'Doy.
Something quick here.
Brandon run the baseline. Jared trying to post up. Will with the ball way up top. He's got number 10 on him. He's going to drive. Spin move.
Good drive, but wow.
Beautiful move.
That's what you needed from Will.
Beautiful move.
Beautiful little spin move. Quick drive here.
Oh, nice.
Gotta get up and shoot it. From half court.
No.
He's got a chance. Oh, man.
No, he was going to say a travel anyway. So he did a little stutter step there. Yikes. All right, so they pulled it back. They pulled it back. It's 6 points.
That's not bad. That's definitely manageable.
It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. They've only had one kid come off the bench. So now Triton's got to make a decision. They got to go 8 minutes. Are they going to go 8 minutes with the kids that got him here, or are they going to get some fresh legs in to try and, if not slow Masco down, at least, you know, put the brakes on a little bit. So we'll see. So the halftime. So it was a game against Amesbury, and it was Amesbury, and Amesbury was late coming out of the locker room, like later even than Triton was. Like the clock had already sounded, and they weren't out of the locker room yet. So Triton gets set up, and of course Triton's shooting on this basket down here, but they set up like they're going to inbound it down here. Like they put one guy at half court to get the ball, and one guy here, and then everybody else down there, like they're shooting on that basket. So Amesbury comes out of the locker room, you know, chaos, and they just go out onto the court. And, of course, they go down there to defend on that end, even though that's not the end. So Triton just inbounds ball to the kid right here who just goes in and puts a layup, and then they realize, oh, right, we're at the wrong
That's
end.
awesome.
And the crazy, so that's just 2 points, right?
Yeah.
You know? a little humiliating. But the crazy thing, it ends up being a 2-point game.
Wow.
Triton wins by 2. So,
That's
but for that
incredible.
bucket,
That's awesome.
it was nuts.
Smart thinking. Was this a varsity game?
It was brilliant. It was a varsity game.
Oh, wow.
So then after that, every time I coached a game, I always tried to get, the refs find out which way is it going, and then, I'd try and set them up, and then the refs would yell, no, you're on the other end. I'm like, that was not the point. So, all right, so here goes Triton. They got the ball. They got 8 minutes. They need 6 points.
See if we can get some quick baskets and bring it right back.
Yeah, we need a lot more than 6. Can't go to
Yeah.
overtime again. They're not going to have the horses out there to go to overtime. 5 fouls already, so there we go. Nice job, Will.
Good pass.
Beautiful
Good.
play.
There we go.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful.
And they have looked really good for the last few minutes.
Yes.
And here comes number 23.
Oh,
Not a great
good.
pass, but he got it. Jake's up top, looking underneath
One
again.
is wide open over there.
Way
yeah.
over to.
No 3 though.
Nope.
Dravich with the
But
3. No.
Dravich
Well, that's a
misses.
good
Bledsoe can just go, but he doesn't. He pulls it back.
Oh
and
man.
Dribbles it right off of Masco foot, I think. Reset the shot clock. And here we go again. This is good. This is good. This is good. They got a really good chance in this. 4-point game, 7 minutes left.
They keep
They're in
playing like
good
they are.
shape.
They're in very good shape.
Yeah. I like that play looking at Will, but it's not there, and he's only got 5 seconds. He's got to get that in. There we go. Brandon with the ball. That's what you do to a sophomore when he's out there on his second varsity game. But he looked good. Got rid of it. Stayed composed. Out to O'Doy. O'Doy looking and looking. He's got to go to Will underneath, but he's just going to drive it himself. It's not there. Out to Jared. Jared to put.
Well, that's so at the 3. There it is. There it is.
That thing hung in the air for 10 seconds.
He's got an arc on that shot. Wow.
That was crazy how long that ball was up there.
1-point game now.
So Masco started the third pushing the ball pretty fast, and now they've slowed it back.
down.
Yeah, it's kind of
I'm
strange.
kind of surprised.
From right
Jake's
at
with
the free throw line, and he
Bless
misses.
another rebound.
Jakes is not having a great night all the way around. Bledsoe is, Tamino is. Tamino with that pass to Will in the last 2 possessions ago.
Yeah.
All right, Will inside, working
where he
against
wants
Jakes. Good work.
There it
and
is.
one.
Wow.
That is fantastic.
Finally heating
That
up.
is
Wow, is he
fantastic.
playing well.
That is fantastic. How
Wow.
many points is that for Will now? I mean, he was at 7.
I
He's
guess
got to be
at least
14 by
14,
now.
15?
Find out in just a minute from our stats guy.
13?
13. All right, he's
right.
going to hit this, and he's going to be at 14. And that's it. Oh,
Jinxed it, man.
jinxed it.
All right, but I got the lead, though, at least.
Got the lead.
Storm back. Now they just got to keep on scoring. Though. Oh, big block by Jared.
Phenomenal block
awareness.
by Jared.
Ooh, that one gets out. One's lucky. Can he come up with it? Oh, he kicked it.
Oh, my. Number 23. Warshawski got away with grabbing Bledsoe's arm and just holding him. That was crazy.
That's the 3. That's
That was
unlucky.
crazy.
That's unlucky.
I don't know how you couldn't see that
No,
either.
I know,
I mean,
he's right there.
Adam's like falling over because the kid's grabbing his arm. 39-37, 2-point game, 5.5 minutes, 5:50 left. All right, Tamino finds Will. That's
Will on that
almost
3.
like an open look. Nice little move. He's going to
play.
go all the way to lane. Hand
What a
one.
try. Wow. Another hand one.
He is working. I like it. Now he's got his 15 points.
There we go. He keeps playing like this, he'll be in the 20s, no problem.
Yeah.
Close to his average.
Yeah, he's looking good now. And Triton's cleared it out for him. They're letting him go to the paint, letting him go to work.
Anything about it.
Let him go to work. That's what you got to do with Will.
Yep, that one.
Beautiful.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Takes back the lead.
Timeout, Triton. Excellent.
There
Excellent.
we go.
Good stuff. These kids look good. They got a 1-point lead and they look good. It's been those passes inside. You know, they set the tone early when Tamino had that pass inside to Will. That set the tone there, and then Jared with the block down the other end.
Big block, good awareness.
Good stuff. They're playing really well.
Yeah.
We're a little stunned.
These drives, Will's drives just get me every time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. He's got that and that control, and then that Brandon
Spin moves every time.
The Brandon Bledsoe shot that the ball hung up in the air for
almost hit the ceiling.
10 seconds. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of gyms, honestly. There's a lot of gyms in the Cape Ann where you can't take that shot.
No.
Hamilton Wenham, what's the one? Georgetown is terrible. Amesbury has that big rope that hangs down on one end. you basically have to say, okay, for the half when you're shooting on that end, you just have to block it off and say nobody shoot from that side of the court. It's crazy. Anyway, 1-point game, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. Triton looks really good. It's the starting five. Max is. I don't even think Max has been in.
I don't think he's been in this.
I think he's been in this.
Has he been in this half? I don't think he has.
Not that I can recall. Yeah. So we got 5 kids we're going to ride here for the next 5 minutes and 41 seconds. And Masco's got to be worried. This is not at all the game I thought they were going to play tonight. They won the last.
You got Will playing like that at the end of the game. I would do very well.
Yeah. They won the last game by 12, and that was early in the season though. It was a different. It was a different Triton team, you know.
Much different Triton.
So here we go. Good defense. They're trying to trap. Can't get away with the trap on that time. It was way out to number 11. There's
he bobbles it. That's what you want.
Looking inside, Bedrevich has to come back out. He's got nothing. 8 seconds on the clock. This is not how. There we go.
Misses it. Oh. No rebound. Oh, there we go. Comes up with
nope. There you go. All right, Tamino.
There we go. Good play. That one was nerve wracking. Such good defense, missing the rebound.
Yeah. Oh, looking inside to Will again. It's not quite there. Now it is. Nope. There's the push. There's the push. Nice. So it was 5 fouls on Triton and 1 on Masco early at the start of this quarter, I think.
I think even like halfway through the third quarter.
Now it's 5 and 5. Yeah, it's good stuff. They're both going to be in the bonus pretty soon though at this pace. All right, Tamina going out. Tamino's nope.
That's so wide open. Should have just.
That's tough. That's always the safety release all the way back. But you really want to hit somebody that can just catch and shoot.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to run the same thing again. Jake's coming back in. Paired up against Druin. That's actually a mismatch you want to go to if you can. Get Jared the ball inside. He did pretty well.
I don't think he's even shot tonight.
I don't think he has. He played well against Linfield. He definitely had at least 1 bucket.
There we go. Good pass by Will. Oh.
Don't be afraid, Brandon. You got to throw that thing up. Oh, nice.
Jumper by Tamino. Oh, I can't
drop it. Doesn't go.
No one even close in the rebound, though. No one in the paint.
Big board. Here comes Bedrevich again driving. It's a great defense on him. Great defense. No foul.
Beautiful defense.
No foul. Coach was trying to call a timeout. Didn't get it. He's probably getting happy that he didn't.
This is a 3. Good rebound by Will. There we go.
Scooping that thing in. Well done.
All around
Here we go. 1-point lead. 4:20 left. Here we go. Will outside. Going to work inside. Not there. Hits Jared. Jared's got to be afraid.
No deep 3. There's a 3 from Brandon.
Yep.
Oh, that's off the mark. There he goes off of Masco. There we go. Pressures both of them. They both didn't know what to do with it.
That's fantastic. Kylo was all fired up about that. Good for him. Right place at the right time. Those 2 kids are going after and lost it. Nice. No, don't force it, but let's get something here. All the way out to O'Doy. And there's Bedrevich, and he's going to pass it off. Nagel inside, not going to fall. Nice. Nice. Here we go.
See if you can shove him down here.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. All right.
Bedrevich, captain, senior, number 11. Michael Bedrevich with the turnover.
Max finally coming in. They were just talking about the guys that come in this half.
Oh, yeah. And for Jared. Jared was playing well.
Yeah.
Gets a high five from Corey Parsons. He comes off the court. Out to Brandon on the wing. It's not there. Out to Will. Will's going to go to work. Almost loses the ball. Has to reset now. 14, 13, 12 on the clock now. Here comes Tamino. Tamino's usually good for at least 1 or 2 drives like that a game, but he didn't take that one. 5 seconds left on the clock. They got to just jack it up now. Not enough time.
Not a good pass. Oh, Doran just missed
takes to the basket and a timeout. Quick timeout by Masco. And they take the lead 41-40.
Only still a 1-point lead. Wow.
Man, that's crazy. This has been the most back and forth game I think we've ever seen.
Oh, definitely.
I know in lots of basketball is streaky where you see, teams will go on a run. We had that a little bit at the beginning of the
they went up by 9, I mean.
Yeah.
It's easy to come back from.
But it was tonight. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But since then, since Triton then caught up, it's just been back and forth and back and forth. I mean, it's been
no one's had a big lead.
No, nobody has. I don't think we've seen a 3-point lead in a while. It's just been like this. It's good basketball.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. It's exciting.
Yes, it is. So, and again, they got Max in the game now again. So these kids they got 3.5 minutes. They just got to power this out.
Will's got 16.
Will has 16.
16. Still not actually not even that good of a game for him though.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Pretty
the
low
first
scoring.
first half was not as great, not his best first half. But he's put the team on his back in the last little bit here.
And playing good on defense too. He had a couple plays in the first half where he kind of got lazy on defense or on a rebound, but been stepping up all around.
Part of that is Will has to get warm and he has to go to work. I mean,
once he gets fired up,
once he gets fired up and he gets going, then
really hard to stop Will no matter where you are on the court.
All right, Tamino up top. Can't find anything. Looking for Max. It's not there. He's in trouble now. Gets it away to Will. Will going to work on Jakes. It's not there. He's got to go to O'Doy up top. O'Doy with a long pass to Max, who
gets it out to him.
Saves that ball. Give me something with 8
seconds.
Oh, there's our Tamino
There's
drive.
Tamino drive. There it is. Floats it in. Beautiful. See?
So he's good for at least one of those again.
There it is.
Beautiful. Let's see some more of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we won't see some more of that, which is too bad. But
maybe you got 2 of them tonight.
Petrovic, Sklay, or
oh, beautiful play by O'Doy. Wow.
and he almost loses it, but does a little spin, and he's going to find Will.
Big 3.
Get in.
Oh, man.
Oh, my. How does that thing roll in and out? How does that roll in and out? What kind of spin is on that shot that goes in and out like that? Even had his feet set the right way and everything.
Jake's let him miss. Let him rebound for Will.
1 point lead for Triton at the 2-minute mark.
And that 3 would have been big. 4-point lead.
There may be only 4 more possessions in this game.
No, not
the way this is going, with 2 minutes and a full 30-second clock for each team. Will's going to work now, and that had to be a travel, unfortunately.
Took 4 or 5 steps there.
All right, here we go. I think they're going to go into their trapping defense here. They want to force something. They got to work. They got to force something. All the way in the corner, he almost loses it. He's going to look, passes out to that corner to Jakes. Oh, they can call the body on O'Doy.
Man,
that is a tough call.
That's his 4th foul too, I think.
That is his 4th. That is a tough call.
That's a tough call, yeah.
Man, he looked like he had his feet set.
Yeah, he did. Just slipped at the end, I think.
Yeah, Jake's had a little head of steam going too. All the way out. It was a fresh 30, so again, there's not going to be many possessions left in this game.
4 possessions left.
He hesitated.
Finally hits one. He's been off all night.
He has. That hurts. It's a 1 point lead for Masco now. Tamino finds Will way up high.
Boy, trying to find someone. Everyone's moving around. There's Will. Oh.
Great little fake and foul.
Oh, man. All right, gets the foul, though. Hit both of these and get back in the lead.
Good little pump fake. Good little drive to the basket. Too bad that didn't go, but he also got hammered.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the odds of that going in were pretty slim. So they're going to leave Max out there. And they got to leave O'Doy out there because he's a good defender.
Yeah.
And Will's going to somehow miss that first one.
Gotta hit
They're down 1. He's got to hit this. And again, we're only going to see maybe 3 more possessions total here. 1.5 for each team.
There we go. Ties it up.
Tie ball game. Minute 22. Timeout Triton. Tie ball game with a minute 22.
This is a crazy game. What a fun game, though.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah. Let's get a double overtime tonight. Why not?
Why not? Yeah, keep it
nowhere
going.
else to go. It's Friday night. You guys are all done exams, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you're going home to study.
No.
Yeah. So Will has been this whole 4th quarter. O'Doy has played really well on defense. Brandon had that one block down there that was pretty good. And then on offense,
taking Brandon out, actually, it looks like.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bringing in Jesse.
Brandon. Oh, is that what's his last name?
Jesse Wilkinson.
No kidding.
He's on the, he's on the list.
Number 12. All right, is that kid a
sophomore?
Where's that kid? Sophomore. No kidding. All right. That's tough coming in off the bench with a minute 22 in a tie ball game
against Masco
as a sophomore. I don't think the kid's played a minute, has he?
I don't
Varsity?
think so. I doubt it.
I don't think he has at all. So Will has 8, 3, and 2. That 3-point? No.
8 this half? Oh, yeah. Brandon's got 3 this half. Jack's got 2.
No. Yeah, this quarter.
Oh, this quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Brandon
big
had that one
drives.
long 3. All right, here we go. We just had to make sure we had an interview lined up for after the game. Should be fun. And
they're shutting down Bedrevich over here.
yeah, the draped all over Bedrevich.
Yep.
Just
Skipped
smart.
over everyone.
But they got to get the ball into somebody. What the heck's going on?
What are they calling here?
They're calling a push-off on. I don't know. They can't be calling a foul, because if they're calling a foul, it'd be a 1-on-1. He might have just been blowing the whistle and saying knock it off.
Yeah.
Which probably what it
play.
was.
Keep this.
And they managed to get it in. They get it over half court. And they get the full 30 seconds to work, and they're gonna. There's Colby.
Oh, Jay.
No, he's not. He's gonna drive. Nope. And that's a
That's a charge. Wow, there we go. Big play by Max. Good thing they kept him in.
fantastic
Wow.
by Max. Set himself down and take that charge. It's beautiful.
Jesse got beat bad in that play too, so good thing we got that big charge call.
I'm trying to think of who's coming out. Is that 5 fouls on number? Who was that on? Who was on number 2?
Was he fouled out?
Fouled out.
Wow, he did not have a good game
He
today.
didn't have a great game. That's your senior captain. He somehow fouled out of this game. Wow. All right, here comes.
We got Brandon right back in. We want to see some three-point shooters in right now.
Yep, so we got Will trying to get himself open. We got Tamino finds Odoy. Odoy's going to take a three. He's going to miss it. Long rebound goes to Bedrevich. 1 minute tie ball game. Number 5's got it up high. And the bench and the crowd has come alive for this one.
Crowd really not looking too alive. Only a couple people.
Masco working it. Finally going
slow,
inside. Nope.
Big rebound by Max.
3 kids laid out on the ground. And Masco's the slow one to get up. They got numbers, but he didn't realize it. Tamino's going to look and look and look over to Odoy and back to Tamino. 30 seconds tie ball game. This isn't going to be the last possession, but it's going to be close.
There's Will.
Will's trying to go to work. Can't get it. Can't get there to Odoy.
Gotta find someone. 9
Almost
seconds
went
left.
to Max. He's got to get somewhere. Tamino with the ball up high.
God,
now.
he's under 5 seconds.
He's got to do something with it. Odoy,
deep
deep 3.
Oh,
it's a little bit short.
Oh, can't
Tipped
come
and
up with
tipped.
it, man.
7 seconds. Comes down the line and he's fouled. And he's fouled. And he's fouled. Foul on Max. And he's going to the line to shoot 1-on-1.
Oh, man.
4.6 seconds. And here's the thing that hurts. If he makes the second free throw, that clock starts. It's not like in the NBA where the clock doesn't start until he comes in. So what they have to do, if he makes the second free throw, you have to get that ball and get it in as fast as you can. You don't have any time.
4 seconds, that's not all that time to do anything.
I'm saying the second free throw. The first free throw. The first free throw, he's going to get another one. He misses the first one, you have to get it up that court. I mean, there's no, and you can call timeout if you want. You're not going to get, you don't advance it like the NBA either. So I don't know what you draw up as a coach right here. I mean, this is tough. This is tough. Get the ball. That's the only thing you need to do. Get the ball, and then to some point you have to have like Bledsoe and Will, I'm guessing, as your wings. Except for Will's a great rebounder. At times you want to get him in there. So what are you going to do? This is a tough one. So Wilkinson kid got in for 1 defensive possession. Just
kind of him and Tamino went on.
On Bedrevich. But whatever, it worked. You know, they got a turnover out of it. So this is crazy. 4.6 seconds, and this kid's going to the line.
That's a pressure right there.
I don't remember which kid this is. Do you remember who's going to the line? 10. Oh, this is the Monagle. No pressure on this kid, huh?
Hit 1-3.
He's got 1 point, this kid? No. Here we go. Shooting a 1-on-1.
This is a big time free throw right here.
This is huge.
This is it.
Comes off.
With the court. Gotta get the court.
Tamino can't get it up the court.
Oh, he steps out of bounds. Oh, man.
3.9 seconds and he stepped out of bounds.
Just couldn't stay.
Oh, they're yelling that the clock didn't. It's our own home clock. Why would the clock not have started? I don't get that. It was 4.7 seconds, right? That was more.
That was probably more.
That was more than a second. That should have come off of that. Not sure how that could possibly be true. So he's saying when the ball came off, the clock should have started as soon as they touched it. It took them more than a second to go falling out of bounds like that. All right, now they're in trouble though because now they get to inbound. Now Masco gets to inbound the ball. with 3.9, which is enough. It's enough for 2 passes and a shot, as long as they're clean passes.
You got to play good defense here, can't?
You got to play phenomenal defense, and you can't foul. That's the other thing, because he fouls.
It's just not enough time to get it up the court after that.
And there's no chance you're going to put another kid on the line who can't shoot.
No.
Not that that kid can't shoot, but he missed a pretty critical free throw. So, yeah, I don't know. Where this? Oof.
Just gotta make sure you play good defense so it doesn't go in.
And even if you get a steal, I mean, like that play right there, Tamino, he could have brought it down and try and launch it, or actually try and run.
He honestly probably could have got a layup if he went up fast.
He almost won it. Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's true.
Quick.
He is quick. He's quick. Not as fast as you or your sister, I know, but he is quick, right? So, all right, here we go. So he's going to inbound the ball.
Gotta play lockdown defense here.
One shooter, number 20, way down there. And number 5, they don't have their starting captain.
Yep.
And he's just
switching to Madravich, whoever, both of them.
And the ball's into 24.
Hunter, I feel like he's not the guy you want. Gets blocked. All right, we're going to overtime. Another overtime.
Going to overtime, baby. Fantastic.
Wow.
Going overtime. This is the craziest last. I mean, they had a chance to. They had a chance to hit that 3. That whatever happened there, where they inbounded the ball to 24, who's that Hunter, and Hunter did that little step back. That could not possibly have been the play. I mean, I can't imagine.
I don't think you want Hunter shooting the 3. Too.
No, Hunter. They told us ahead of the game. I think that Hunter was one of their better shooters.
Is he really?
I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, Hunter was supposed to be one of their top scorers. I don't know how many points he's
been playing mainly in the paint today, so I just didn't think they wanted him from behind the arc.
Yeah, and actually the way they've gone in the paint, you almost think they should have called up something to go into the paint, but they didn't.
And that's more of a chance of drawing the foul when you're just moving around the paint too.
Yeah.
Probably the smarter
So now
move.
a 4-minute overtime. All the fouls stay the same, so both teams are in the bonus. They're not in the double bonus yet. Kyle O'Doy in foul trouble with 4. And they're putting out what I would call a heavy lineup, because we got Max and Jared out there. And O'Doy. We got 2 big kids and a football player, plus Will and Tamino.
Yeah.
So. And a jump ball again. Remember what happened on the opening tip? It was like a scramble down the Masco end, or the Triton end, rather.
Jumps early, but still gets it. There we go.
O'Doy looking to take that shot right away, 4 seconds in. Max is wide open in the corner. Now he's not. Tamino rolling to his right. He's got nothing. He's got to go to Max, got to go to Will, got to go to somebody.
Still got time. That's still 15 seconds.
Max with the drive, kicks it back up to O'Doy. O'Doy to Tamino. O'Doy again.
Gotta do something here now.
Tamino looking for help, or O'Doy looking for help. Gets it from O'Doy.
Good drive. Drop in. Oh man.
Nothing's dropping in tonight.
No, it's unlucky.
And then Will had that crazy 3, the beautiful wide open 3 that somehow rolled around the basket like 6 times and rolled down. Like I said, I think they jacked the hoops up to like 10 feet and 3 inches or something, just enough to throw everybody off. All right,
there we go. Gotta hit those. There we go.
And there's a lead. So if nobody else scores, they win.
Yeah. There you go. That's all you
and the
gotta
way
do.
this game is going,
could happen.
You know, could very well happen. So Tamino hits the first. And
it's the second. There we go.
There we go. All right, Madravich with the ball. Monagle with him. Coming up to Monagle, way out to number 5, whose name I haven't memorized yet. 5 up top with it. Who's Dwizzle? That's right. Good
little behind Max pass. Hits that 3. Big corner 3.
That hurts. That hurts. And Skana chirping as he wants back. Skana chirping about it. Bouncing off Max. Will with the ball. They're not letting him go left. Good scouting report on that. O'Doy looking, punts Tamino. Jared looking to do something with the ball. Jared, face up and do something.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Max up high. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Tamino with a drive.
Another good drive for him. Oh, man.
Ooh, almost a turnover right there. Oh, number 5 got tripped up on his way in.
I think this is Max.
And Max and Skana having words. They're going back and forth. It's going to get funny down there. So he's on the line now. They got a 1-point lead after that 3.
That's 3 for Max?
It's 3 on Max.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to run out of players. All right. You know what they say, ball don't lie. But I think he was fouled. I mean, I don't think it was legit. It's that one.
Second. One basket game.
Here comes Triton. Tamina with the ball. Looking behind the back. Looking for something to happen.
Finds Max.
It's Max way in the corner. Feeds it to Will. Will's going to go to work. Will underneath.
Can't do anything there. 2 guys on him.
Yeah, that was tough. Oh, and O'Doy. O'Doy's out.
And he's out. And one.
O'Doy's out. Ah, that hurts a lot.
Goes, yep.
And that hurts a lot. You know what? They need Bledsoe back in this game.
They need somebody to hit a
They
3.
need somebody to shoot.
They can't let him pull away this much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's his fifth. He's got to come out. How about a round of applause, kids? He played a great game.
Played a great game. Sean Lucky.
Come on,
Man's
man.
actually just really dead over there today.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Oh, good. We got Bledsoe back in the game.
That's what
Somebody's got to shoot because they're now 4 now and possibly 5.
Same kid that missed the free throw at the end of the game, at the end of regulation.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're right, Monaco.
Oh, hits that one, though.
5-point
All
game.
right, let's see a big-time shot here. Let's see who can step up.
Will up top.
who you want with the
Max.
ball.
That's who you want with the ball. You got to get him to go to work again. Max looking like he was going to drive, pulls it back. Nice little hold on. And he had Max.
There we go,
and
wide
he is.
open. There it
There it
is.
is.
Good find by Jared.
Yeah, that's how you get back in this game. Do stuff you haven't done that's going to
Yeah.
work, and that's going to work every time.
Find Jared inside. He hasn't done it all game.
2-minute 3-point game.
See some big defense here.
Almost threw that ball away. They're looking inside, not getting anything. Another long throw.
And there's
Number
5. Oh, hits a big 3. Back to 6.
That is tough.
All right, now we really got to see a big 3
Yeah,
here.
now we have to. Yeah, now you can't go inside. You got to hit
Nope.
threes from now on.
Clock running. We're already down to 120. That went by fast.
Yeah,
All
minute
right,
7
let's see
or
Will.
17 seconds left. Will, oh, you got to go up with that. Get fouled. Go to the line.
Yeah. Clock running down.
Oh, that is tough. You know what, kid, though? That ref was right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was any contact, the ref wasn't in a bad position to see it. And he's going to the line now, though.
Good, but we need to see some threes.
That's a good point. He's
Gotta hit these, too.
He's only count for 1 each. 6-point game with 1:08. Will
There it
hits the
is.
first. There we go. Let's hit them both, Will. Hit them both.
There he
Hits
is.
them both. Nice.
All right.
Fantastic.
4-point game, but
And they're pushing.
They gotta
They're
play good
really
defense.
pushing. Masco driving right away.
no foul.
Kicks it out. Could have been a charge. Will should have gotten.
Yeah. Looks like he is free planning.
Masco's still working it. Still working it. 15-14 on the clock now. Deep 3.
Wide open
That's
3.
off.
That's way off.
Yep. Let it go.
That's
Let it
going
go.
down.
Let
There
it
we
go.
go.
Let it
Stop
go.
the clock. All right, 46 seconds. We got time, but we got to. Someone's got to score here.
Yeah, someone from Triton's got to score. It
No,
can't just
I
be
really
Will
wanna
from
see
the
a
line.
big
Come on,
3.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Someone's got to find an open.
Let's see this. Nice little handoff to Brandon up top.
Find Brandon
Max,
again. There
find
it
Brandon.
is.
Come on, hit this, Brandon.
Hit
all
that 3.
day.
Oh, higher ball.
Airball.
That's all
There
right.
we go.
same.
It went off Pedravic. Nice.
There's the second ever varsity game nerds coming out.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. It's going to be tough.
Great shooter, but I don't know.
Right.
That's who you want it.
hand
There
touch.
it is. There it is. Good contested
This is
three.
fantastic.
No
in the
nerves
timeout.
from Will. There it is.
1-point game, 30 seconds left. 1-point
Wow.
game with 30 seconds. Will Parsons knocking the 3 down. That's fantastic. That kid's
Big
been
time
up.
contested three. Wow.
Tommy Lapham going to be coming in for Will. Play some defense. Makes sense.
And Mason Bear coming in too.
Oh, no kidding. He's putting in a full defensive unit here. I don't know how many timeouts you get in overtime. Probably only 3, I
I'd
would
say
imagine.
3, I'd
and then
guess.
he's only used 1, so maybe the point is you play defense, you get the ball back, you call timeout right away, you put Will back
Put
in.
the shooters back in.
You know, put Adam staying in the game, right?
Yeah, he's staying out there.
Yep. So they're putting in. So number 1, is he a
sophomore?
Junior? No, I'm looking at Masco. He's a
sophomore.
He's a sophomore. Okay. It's crazy, 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 crazy. 1-point game with 30 seconds left.
That 3, that
There we
wow.
go. Yeah, that was huge.
That was big.
That was absolutely
They
huge.
needed that.
And he made both of his free throws. They needed that. Yeah, they were down 6. So they look good. They look good.
Nice
They got
job.
it.
Good defense here.
So the last time they put in the kid on defense, they stopped him. They got the turnover. So here we go again. So Tommy Lapham in the game. First time we've seen him. His bionic knee.
Bionic knee.
Yeah, this is a defensive lineup right here. Oh no, that kid didn't go. Oh yeah, he's in the game.
Yeah,
All right.
yes.
All right.
Small defensive unit out there.
Yeah, it is a small defensive unit, and so Masco's never seen this lineup, so they don't know how to scout it. All right.
Haven't seen any of these players even play.
We got 2 guys on number 11. Nobody guarding the inbound. They got to reset their plays. They were set up on the wrong side. Oh, he had him. He had number 20. Tommy
That's a
Lapham with
foul.
the foul. Yep.
I like that play though. Stop the clock.
No, that's his
See
job.
if he can shoot. Yeah.
That was his job. Get the foul, and they'll get Will back in. I don't know if it's Tommy who's coming out or who's coming out. Wait, he's shooting 2? Oh yeah, we're in the double bonus. They're in the double bonus.
Let's see this kid hit his free throws at big time.
This is huge. This is another captain right here. Drevich. We got the first one. So it's a 2-point game. And Jared's coming in for Tommy. Tommy did his job,
Yep.
you know?
I'm fine with that foul.
Yeah. It's funny because Masco had that kid number 20, Skeena, wide open down here. And they decided to go long with it.
All right,
you know,
hits
both
both
right.
of us.
Now we need
Back
a
to
3.
3-point.
Need a 3. We need it quick, honestly. There's not a lot of time
No.
for, the shot
He
clock's
missed
off.
the 3 too. It's
24 seconds. You got to hit Bledsoe or Will, one of these two, and I'd rather get it to Will. No offense, Brandon, but all right, Will,
Sorry,
good
you
work.
want Will.
Good work.
big 3. Big 3. Wow.
God, Will Parsons. That's insane. That is insane.
Oh my goodness. Big sip brings it back up. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Will Parsons. That is insane. I can't believe he hit that
I
shot.
can't believe that.
And that kid was all over him. That kid didn't let him get the ball. He gets the ball. The kid's draped all over him. He does a little half a stutter step, and that he didn't even get separation. There was no separation.
No, he was in the air and still hit that.
That
Wow.
was crazy. Wow.
After seeing these, honestly, there's not many other people on earth I'd want at
No.
the end of the game hitting
No.
threes besides
No.
Will
Put the
Parsons.
ball in his hands all the time.
Wow.
Just put it in his hands. All right, so 10 seconds.
I
You got to
can't
put your.
believe
And they're not putting the defensive team back out there again. Looks like they're going with. Oh, they are putting that sophomore in. They have Brandon in.
Keep him Will in
Tommy's
there,
not going in. I think they're leaving. Yeah, they're leaving Will in just in case they can get him the ball.
I keep Will
for
in
the
there
last
just for
thing.
the
Yeah.
last game, the end of the game.
It's absolutely crazy.
What a 3.
Absolutely crazy.
That's one of the
9.6
biggest
seconds.
threes. Wow.
So this is the second chance that Masco is going to have to inbound the ball under this kind of pressure. Now, the last time they forced it to Petrovic on a long pass that honestly wasn't a great pass, but somehow he got it. Although they had Skeena wide open, so the question is if they're going to go back to. All right, so Triton's changed up its defense. Now instead of having 2 on Petrovic, they're going to put 1 on him. They're going to go to Skeena with the half-court trap. They get it over Benegal. Here's the drive by number 5. All sorts of people.
Drops it in, man.
2.6 seconds. There's no time.
And there
There's no
goes
time
the-
to get a launch.
Man,
that's
unlucky.
just- 57-55, and that's your final. They managed to get the ball down the court, and they got the shot off in 7
No one could
seconds.
stop him. He drove easily.
And then you can't foul that kid, number 5. Who was that? Driesel, yeah. Man, that is tough. That is the second overtime loss in a row for Triton, both by
Such
2.
a good game by
God,
Triton,
that was a great
too.
game.
What a game.
Oh, that was phenomenal. And Will Parsons hitting that 3, that we'll remember for a while because that was
incredible.
fantastic.
I mean, the 3 before was incredible. I wouldn't even compare to the second one.
The 3 to tie it up, and then the 3 to tie it up again. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal basketball great basketball by this Triton team. Period. I mean,
great game.
they're coming
they
in.
didn't get the win, but that's still a great game.
Coming in 3 and 5, playing a 6-3 team. They did a really phenomenal job at getting it to overtime again. they're dangerous now, you know?
Yeah, they're playing well.
They're a 3-6 incredibly dangerous team. I think they can hang with pretty much anybody if they play the way they played tonight and they play the way they played on Monday. They're going to go play Quincy, North Quincy, which is an out-of-conference game that I suspect is going to be tough.
Yeah,
kind of like Malden Catholic in the beginning. But then they get Amesbury at home.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's a completely winnable game. And then Newburyport on the road at Newburyport is always a huge crowd. But, you know, Newburyport's got to be scared. They've lost a couple, and then Triton's going to be coming in.
Right now.
Triton played them well last time. So, all right, I think we're going to try and do an interview now with the athletic director. Is that who we're going to? So I don't know if we need to find him, or is he coming up to see us?
There he is down there.
So it's Sean McGinnis. We'll introduce him now. He's been the athletic director for a while. He's going to sit there. So I don't know how many years he's been the athletic director,
like
but
4 or 5, I'd say.
You'll have to ask him what his favorite sport is. I think he's got to say basketball after this game.
Yeah,
it's
this game. That one's what a fun game to watch.
That was fantastic. Excellent. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
That was a great game to watch.
You know, the couple last games that the boys have been playing have been some really good Massachusetts high school basketball games.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we're not coming out on the winning end, but you can see the development coming. Right. And you can't fault we're competing every night, and that's kind of what you look for.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Liam?
I mean, tough game, tough loss there, but I mean, what do you like seeing out there with the Triton kids? I mean, they're showing off Triton really well there, and like, I mean, how do you like to see our basketball team like that?
You know, I think they're doing some great things. They're rebounding, they're competing after every loose ball. Mm-hmm. They're running offense. You know, we're getting some good looks at the basket. And some different kids are stepping up every single trip. I mean, Jack Tamino had a couple of great takes to the basket. You know, Will Parson obviously hit some good jump shots. But I thought Max McKenzie, what a great charge he took.
Yeah,
you know, that was the turning point to get us to that overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely. And that's the thing. I mean, a lot of kids have played. O'Doy fouled out, but I mean, he played a great game, and he was draped all over their kid Berdravich the whole time, which was fantastic. And then Brandon, you know, to his credit, excuse me, the kid comes out, hit 6 out of 8 last time, misses a few tonight, but still shoots.
You know, he shot the ball really well, and I thought one of the other things, too, is he played some good defense. You know, he was not forcing some things offensively and played some good defense, which was a great thing to see. You know, if your offense isn't there, you've got to step up defensively and make sure you're there for that. And he didn't force shots either. You know, you see somebody go that many points on some threes, have some early success. You start to find that they force the shots a lot, and I didn't think that he did. He did a nice job moving that ball around.
Yeah. So the team is now 3-6, I think. Or 3 and, so playoffs.
Actually, we'll call that, you know, 3.5 and 6, or 3 and 6.5. Depends on that Pentucket makeup.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, they still have that game to play as well. So, so playoffs don't look too promising yet, but the way they played the last couple games, maybe things will turn around in time, right?
You know, I do think that things will turn around. I mean, you're looking at, you just went to overtime with a very good Masco team.
Yeah.
You go to double overtime with Linfield, that we had every shot to win.
Yeah.
And we're going to learn to win. I mean, Linfield goes and beats Pentucket today. So,
no kidding. All right. So,
you know, so you're looking at, you've got some chances here. What they need to do is they need to keep their heads up, keep plugging away, and keep remembering that this is a grind.
Yeah.
You know, we look at sports and you look at basketball. This isn't a sprint. You're not just trying to just win one game.
Right.
We're trying to get through the season and try to pick up the wins here and there.
Right.
And I think that, you know, you'll find that we're going to get better and better.
Yeah. Excellent. You want to ask this?
Yeah, well, I mean, for the season, obviously, you guys need a new coach. And personally, I'm a big fan of Coach Perry down there. I love his energy and everything. What did you see in him when you made the hire?
You know, I think right now he's a guy that brought a lot of basketball knowledge. You know, and I thought that with that interview committee, he did a nice job with that. But it's not just DJ Perry. When we look at it, we have 4 great coaches out there. You know, I think Coach Strazier just exudes energy. He is a positive person. He makes sure that we stay in line. Coach Juan Morales is a quiet leader with the JV program to kind of lead it up. And you've got Brad Smith, the ultimate Viking.
The legend.
You know, the legend. But, you know, when you look at that, I think they do a good job as a staff, and they're trying to get the best out of the student athletes. And I think that we're all trying to find our way. With change, you need to find your way. And you try to make sure where's the fits, and we have to make sure that we've got fits everywhere.
So we got one more question for you,
Yeah.
and it's not fair, but I have to ask. I know you're the Triton Athletic Director for all of the sports here at Triton, doing
Yep.
a fantastic job, what's your favorite sport?
I think anything that there's a Viking uniform out there.
Oh, man.
Hey, how could you not? I mean, did you see the middle school game, boys game today? It was
They played well.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
A great Malden team came in here. They played them to 2.
Yeah.
How about this? We've got a state champion swimmer in Maggie Summit,
Yeah,
probably the
yeah.
best swimmer in the state.
Yeah.
The girls' basketball is putting up great fights. Our wrestling team, I went to a match yesterday. I sat down, and 8 minutes later, it was all done.
I heard about
8
that. They only
minutes.
stay on one thing show with 4 wrestlers.
You
Oh,
know,
my God.
the last 2 matches they've wrestled for a total of 25 minutes because they're just having such a great
That's
year.
insane.
But
Wow.
it's fun just watching all the kids, and obviously having a basketball background. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
It's fun, but I just love watching these kids work. And how could you not? I watch Coach Drazier down there. How could you not get excited?
He gets fired
He
up.
gets fired up
Yeah.
every play. I love
Yeah.
that. Starts
Yeah.
smacking on the ground.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great to see.
Gets the bench cheering defense
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah,
so it's
he's
good stuff.
he
It's
looks
good
at
stuff.
the entire game. It's
Yeah.
not just what's out on the court. He's looking
Yeah.
at the full program.
Yeah.
So which is a good
Yeah,
thing.
it's good stuff. Well, thanks very much. This is a lot of fun.
Thanks
these
for having
games
me
are a lot
again.
of fun. So yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You guys do a great job.
Yeah, thanks. All right, take care.
Thank
and
you.
We'll see you on the next game.